Next, we will move on to the topic of collaboration in the digital environment. Communication doesn't just happen face-to-face. It also takes place through digital platforms. So, what are the characteristics of digital communication, and how can we communicate effectively online? Let's explore together. Characteristics of digital communication. First, it is fast and not limited by distance. For example, you can hold a group meeting with friends from different locations through a single online call. Second, digital communication comes in various forms: text, images, videos, audio, and even live meetings. Third, information can be recorded and stored, allowing you to review previous conversations easily. However, it also has limitations. It depends heavily on technology. If the internet connection is weak or the device malfunctions, communication can be interrupted. Principles of effective digital communication to communicate effectively on digital platforms. Remember these 4 key principles. Content: keep messages short, clear, and polite. Format: choose the right tool for the right purpose, e.g., use Zalo groups for study discussions, email for formal work. Timing and response: reply on time. Summarize key points when group chats become too crowded. Culture and security: respect differences, avoid negative language, and never share personal or confidential information in public spaces. Today, learning and working environments, teamwork, and online collaboration are essential skills. Let's explore their characteristics and the principles for effective collaboration. Characteristics of online teamwork and collaboration. First, there is an open workspace, meaning you can work anytime, anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. For example, a team can hold meetings remotely even if each member is in a different province. Second, it has immediacy. You can exchange ideas and respond quickly through messages, video calls, or screen sharing. Third, online tools today are highly versatile, from project management and file storage to video meetings and screen sharing. For instance, a team can meet on Zoom while storing and updating documents on Google Drive. Finally, online collaboration emphasizes transparency. Digital platforms make it easy to track work progress, assign tasks clearly, and see who is responsible for what. Principles for effective teamwork and collaboration. Task management: define clear roles and responsibilities for each member. For example, one writes the report, another prepares the presentation, and another designs the slides. Team communication: maintain professional and timely responses. Avoid situations where messages are read but not answered, as this can delay progress. File management and information sharing: organize storage and access properly. Set appropriate permissions. For example, only team members can edit documents, while outsiders can view only. Respect and compliance with the law: follow Vietnamese laws and respect the legitimate rights and interests of organizations and individuals. Decency and integrity: behave appropriately online, in line with ethical standards, cultural values, and the fine traditions of the Vietnamese people. Safety and information security: protect personal information and comply with regulations and guidelines on cybersecurity and data protection. Responsibility: take responsibility for your online behavior and shared content. Cooperate with competent authorities when addressing violations. Nowadays, social media has become a common tool for communication, learning, and work. However, along with its convenience come issues of safety, ethics, and legality. To build a civilized online environment, the Ministry of Information and Communications of Vietnam issued Decision Number 874/QDBTTTT on June 17, 2022, establishing the Code of Conduct on Social Networks. This serves as a guiding framework for individuals and organizations to use social media responsibly and appropriately. Below are the 4 general principles of online conduct. 1. Compliance with the law: users must comply with Vietnamese laws when participating on social media and respect the legitimate rights and interests of others. This means you should not post or share any content that violates the law or infringes on others' honor, privacy, or intellectual property rights. 2. Ethical and cultural appropriateness: your behavior and communication on social media should align with Vietnamese ethical and cultural standards. Always remain respectful, polite, and civilized. Do not use social networks to insult, defame, or spread harmful information. In other words, behave online the same way you would in real life. 3. Personal information security. Users must follow data protection regulations and best practices. Be cautious about what personal information you share online. Once it's public, it's difficult to take back. This helps protect you from fraud, hacking, or identity theft. 4. Responsibility for online behavior. Each individual is responsible for their own actions and the content they share. If you spread false information or violate the law, you may face legal consequences. Additionally, users must cooperate with authorities when dealing with violations or incidents related to online content.